1-0.
I'ma press play every time.
The funny don't stop, so the funny don't stop. Hey, the funny don't stop, so the funny don't stop. The funny don't stop, so the funny don't stop. The funny don't stop, so the funny don't stop. Hey.
My name is Halo Thomas, and you're listening to the Funny Don't Stop Show.
Yo,
Hey, I can see you. Halo. Halo.
I love in that backdrop. It goes, hey, 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 hey.
Is that Alex's voice? That's Alex, isn't it?
You sing too, Savvy?
Nah.
I mean, you do impressions, everybody. You couldn't do a Luther or a Beyonce or a Marvin Gaye. I mean,
Oh, hell no. If I would, nigga, I'd be dropping more records than Young Liar, man. Shit. Hey, man.
I'm about to say you the new real artificial intelligence dude. Like, you
Hey, don't talk about them. Hey, Alex, that stuff about to put a young impressionist out of business, man.
Oh, instead of a pimp out of business, gonna put a young impressionist.
Gonna put a younger man. That AI putting a young impressionist out of business, man.
Man.
Hey, what's up, people? My name is Alex Thomas, and I'm your host.
Savvy Amusing.
This is Said Brass.
And your only favorite Latino, Raul.
And you're watching
The Funny Don't Stop Show.
Yo.
What's up, people?
What up?
How y'all doing?
I'm feeling
Man,
What's going on, funny
beautiful
man?
day.
Alex Thomas.
Hey man, I'm good, funny man Savvy, and how do you the producer man Raul, and super smart ass brother said Brass. Smart ass.
Boy, let me tell you, Alex, you have some of the funniest stories and experiences I've ever heard of in my life, man. And I see you on multiple platforms, and I always watch. And I just come to discover, man, that you were getting paid with bank robbery cash at one point in your career in comedy. This is a story that I've never heard. You've never told me. So if I didn't tune in on that clip that you posted, I never would have known that about you, man.
There's a lot of stuff that you don't know about the sensei.
The sensei.
Hey man,
Sensei.
like I say, man, 30 years in this game, bro. It's like the deeper I get into it, the more I find like I don't even really have to really write jokes anymore. I just dig into my life.
That's it.
You know what I mean?
Just digging into it, man.
Right. Like, yes, I'm still a comedian, and yes, there's some stuff that I just cannot not talk about because everybody's talking about it, and there's my funny twist or my funny take. But at the end of the day, when I dig in, that's kind of like one thing I've really learned to love about not only our podcast, The Funny Don't Stop Show, but when I do other people's shows also, and they're asking me questions about my life, and the truth really comes out, and in the midst of the truth, they laugh so hard and they get all these crazy responses and views and all that. I'm like, I'm taking that to the stage. And
yeah, I mean, why not?
Because, you know what I mean?
Because if you got that audience laughing, who's to say 200-300 more people wouldn't find the same thing funny?
Exactly.
Yeah.
It's like the same thing I tell you as a young comic all the time, Savvy. Like, tap into your life, and like nobody could take that from you. Nobody could steal it. Nobody could say, "Nah, that's my." No, it's stuff that really happened to you.
Yeah,
I couldn't make those kind of stories up. I'm not telling the whole story right now, but for the people that didn't know, I wanted my boy. Shout out to my boy Pierre, very funny comic who I've known over 30 years, and we just got a ton of stories together. And and he hooked us up with this gig, me and Daryl Heath, in like the early 90s. It was a club out in Rancho Cucamonga that was paying cash, and we'd only been doing comedy a year. We're like, dude, these dudes is always paying. It's on time. It ain't no excuses. Long story short, we had no idea that the promoters were slash bank robbers.
Wow.
Like real life bank robbers. And then not only did they rob a bank once, they were serial bank robbers.
It was a hobby.
That's
that was
crazy.
A job.
Dude,
So that was a job.
All I know is I got some money one night, got to my crib, and it red dye all over my clothes and my face. It exploded in my face, and I'm like, what the hell?
I thought he had a period for a second, man. His drawers is just bleeding and shit.
Man, wake up the next morning. I turn on the news. There's a high-speed chase, and these dudes. It turns out it was national news about these two brothers that were literal
That's crazy
serial bank robbers. And I guess their hobby was throwing comedy shows to try to clean it up. I guess
so. That was their way to clean it.
They were trying to wash the money.
Wash the money with jokes. And long story short, they did like 12, 13 years in prison for that.
That's crazy. Did you have the money back?
I said again.
Did you have to get the money back? Money with the die on it? Did you have to give it back?
No, you didn't, brother.
He earned that money.
That shit went through the washer.
Yeah.
That motherfucker took that shit too. It was straight to the washer.
If I can remember correctly, that's back in my apartment days when I was spending $500 a month, and I almost got evicted over these dumbass niggas bank robbery cash and shit. I didn't know how I was gonna get the money.
That is funny.
Put it this way. It was so bad. If they hadn't went to jail, I would have been hitting them up and be like, "Yo, y'all need a bank robbery assistant for the next hit, like the next lick. Can I go along? Can I be the escape driver and get this goddamn rent money?"
Yeah.
Oh my God.
Story.
It didn't even sound true.
Wild.
It was so ridiculous, man. But when I start seeing people co-sign it, I'm like, this nigga telling the truth.
I
really happened.
I couldn't make that up, bro. I couldn't. And we were like, these niggas are balling every time. You know, we weren't used to being treated like VIP when you were like 6 months into comedy. And Pierre's like, oh yeah, they're gonna have limos come pick us up. I'm like, nigga, they gonna have limos pick up open micers, nigga.
Open micers.
I would have 3 minutes of jokes, and these niggas are treating us like Denzel Washington.
That's funny.
Said open micers.
I can't even imagine that rent payment with a landlord. Like, here's your $5, but like, don't excuse the red dye on there. Like, this still fine. I could just imagine that payment to the
said off of what you said. As I look back, I'm kind of happy that the money blew up in my face and not my landlord, because nigga,
oh man, just give the landlord a duffel bag. Hey, open that shit up, just blew ink everywhere.
No.
How does that work though?
But imagine, off of you what you said, Raul. Imagine me paying my landlord, because I'll never forget. Off of LeBron Wilshire, I had a $500 sick. It wasn't even a 1-bedroom. I lived inside my bathroom. It was my bathroom was my kitchen and my closet and everything, right? It's some building that was built in the 30s, but I was close to everything. I could just imagine if I gave him the money and it exploded, and I just hear a knock on my door, and I open, and it's my little Asian landlord, and just dripping in ketchup. Nigga look like he got shot in his face. I'm like, is that blood? No, it is your fake money for the rent.
It's a fake money.
That's funny.
You pay me with bank robbery money.
But when that happens, is it real money? Is it
real money?
You know what? When it blew up on me, it felt like when I brought it home, it felt real. I don't know. I've never been caught up in that situation, Savvy. So I don't know if it's a stack of money and they put the die in between the bills.
Yeah.
I have no idea. I was just like, this is fucked up.
Damn, that is hilarious.
It was messed up. How y'all been, man? How y'all been?
Great,
man. Good.
Say it, Brass, you good?
Great, man. I'm enjoying this beautiful weather outside. I'm going on walks, man. Trying to get like my physical exertion game on, making sure make sure my stamina stay up. So I've been trying to like, get back into like physical activities, because we've been inside. You're getting in
your steps.
Counting
steps.
Is that what white people call them? Getting in my steps today. Yeah.
They're with their Apple Watch. See, they got their Apple Watch, and they're watching how many steps they have for the day. So they like catalog those and like keep up with it.
I was in the park the other day and saw 2 white guys. He's like, "Hey Jim, how's it going?" It's not Jim, it's Big Stepper. Okay. And 3,200 to be exact. Okay. Yeah.
Big Stepper.
Yeah. Hey Stabby, how you doing? You getting your steps in?
Not really, man. Not in the places where I want to step. Shit, I'm stepping by obligation and not for exercise. Goddamn it! But I guess nevertheless, a step is a step, nigga. Regardless of what you say.
Yeah.
What about you, Raul?
I've been doing good, man. Just been playing a little bit of golf, just practicing actually, not playing.
That's the thing, man. I see you got. Are you doing some custom made OnlyFans shirts for some of the big booty chicks that are your friends?
Yeah, that's only bands, man. That's only bands.
That's that only bands. Absolutely. Oh, that's the one we did for our sketch.
Yeah, the gangster. Internet gangster.
Internet gangster, yeah.
Come on, man. We got merch for our sketches, okay?
Cut the check. I like that one.
I'm gonna have you send me another one of those, man, just to rock it, because I know people go crazy over it.
Only bands.
I see that cut the check too.
Oh yeah.
Yeah, that's hard, dog.
If people want stuff printed up, where do they go, Raul?
Man, they go to the Chop Shop online.
Didn't you have a thing with? Didn't your boy Tony Montana do a drop for you?
I did, yeah. I got to get. I'll post it up in a second. I'll bring it up, but just to show you what I've been doing with a little bit of AI.
Absolutely. And before we do that, though, we have a message from one of our sponsors, Chase Bank. So check this out. Yeah.
Meet the tester, Time Saver, and the Budget Keeper. 3 people who took control of their money with Chase Secure Banking. The tax juggler opened his account with no minimum deposit. The Time Saver deposits checks in no time. The Budget Keeper now gets her direct deposit up to 2 days early. Awesome. That's because they all have Chase Secure Banking. Simple tools, control at hand. One bank for today and tomorrow. Chase, make more of what's yours.
That's what I'm talking about.
That is crazy. You know, I got a funny Chase story, Alex, that just happened in real life, man.
What happened?
Yeah. So I have a car note that's in this bank, First Republic Bank, and you know how much the news First Republic just like went under on Friday. They announced the bankruptcy on Friday. So like a typical black person, I was like, "Oh, that
my money's in there."
No, not my money. I don't owe the bill.
Oh,
I don't owe the bill.
My loan.
Okay, because that's not where your personal money is. That's just where you pay for the car note.
Yeah. So I'm like, oh man, I might be off the hook for that note since you know what I'm saying. The note is in the bank that went default. No less than 24 hours later. An email from Chase. We took over the bank that went defaulted on Friday, and no worries. All our notes are in constant, in good standing, whether they were insured or uninsured. We've taken all the debt from the bank. I was like, damn, can't get around Chase.
I thought you were gonna say. I thought you were gonna say no less than 24 hours. A nigga named Chase showed up to my house. I was like, "Who's Chase?" He's like, "I'm Chase from Chase." We still good. And I'm here to chase. I'm here to chase our car note, my nigga. Where the hell is the 283 you owe us?
They came and bailed out the bank. I said, Jesus, man.
Damn.
Thought I was off the hook for that one.
Man, I heard by June 1st, man, the U.S. is about to have no money.
Okay. Well, what are you talking about?
Man, that's basically what's going on, man. Like I said, they changing the dollar. The dollar is about to evaporate, though.
So what are we supposed to do?
Shit, man. They're going to digital currency, man.
Some digital currency that they're working on. Yeah,
that they're working on. But from my understanding is that they talked and said that basically the U.S. is going to be very low on dollars, man, on June 1st.
So basically the same way when you go to, let's say, Whole Foods and there's no more paper bags, or you go to another place, there's nothing but plastic. So you try to tell us, like, you still got money, you just can't have the cash. Is what you're saying, paperless?
Well, that's going all around, though. That's like, let's say if people are getting paid under the table, that's no longer.
That's gonna no longer.
That's
so that street money, that brown paper bag money, is what you're saying they're trying to stop.
Oh, no, they're not trying. They're stopping it. That dollar bill is going down, bro. At the end of the day,
so all our money is gonna be in banks or cryptocurrency.
Yeah, it's like you go to Mexico, you get 180 pesos for a dollar, I think, right now.
Mm-hmm.
By June 1st, you're probably gonna get like 70 pesos.
I just don't feel like the world's gonna change that quick in 1 month. Like, who told you that? Who told you that? That's like saying tomorrow morning, you'll $5 cash in your pocket.
Did the world change on the pandemic in one day?
Yeah.
I get what you're saying.
Yeah, it can happen, man. The thing is, like I said, the U.S. we so damn snooty and thinking that we're the most powerful. There's other people out there that, like I said, that are against
trying to take us down.
Yeah, and that's the problem, man.
Something happened. I don't have full details on it, but you can start to see the writings on the wall that these people just want to track more of what it is that we're doing. Because I know, like, sometimes I'll get little business deals, personal business deals online, and these people will pay you like, oh man, I'll send you Cash App or Venmo or whatever. And then I noticed one day a guy sent me some money through Venmo, and I tried to send it to my account, and they were like, you can't transfer this money. So I'm wondering, like, why can't I transfer my money? I'm in a panic. And I look, and it was like, you have submitted your IRS papers. So I'm like, well, since when does Cash App and Venmo want to see your damn IRS papers? This is crazy.
Yeah,
so they literally didn't let me get my money until I uploaded my W-9 form so they can see how much it is that I'm bringing.
That's about to be a problem. That's about to be a problem. That's a way, because they know there's a certain demographic. Like they just made Cash App and Venmo available to anybody. Damn near homeless people got Venmos, but we know a homeless person ain't got his paperwork together. China, Russia, some parts of Africa are about to link up and create their own currency. That might not be a bad idea, Sif. We're going to see what's going on. But I'm going to just skip subjects real quick. Do we all eat chicken?
Yeah,
of course.
We all eat chicken.
We're black and Mexican in here, so we know we eat chicken.
We all eat chicken. What's wrong with you?
I was just triple checking because what I'm about to talk about, so you guys will be able to speak on it. When's the last time you had a good ass? Here's my question. When's the last time you had a good ass chicken sandwich, and where were you at? I'm gonna start with you, Savvy.
I wouldn't say that I had a good ass chicken sandwich, but I did have a chicken sandwich, and it was a McChicken from McDonald's. I was on my break, man, and I ran and grabbed me a McChicken. And that was about 3 days ago.
It was good.
Yeah, it was pretty good. Yeah.
Okay. Say it.
I'm not going, I'm going to tell the truth. I occasionally stop into Popeyes and get the chicken sandwich still, now that the craze is still down.
Are you trying to sound English and bougie? I occasionally stop by
I will occasionally
have an urban chicken sandwich.
An urban chicken
with that urban sauce called hot sauce.
Penelope.
Absolutely. I'll go in there and Popeyes, get my chicken sandwich and keep it moving. And it's just as tasty.
Okay, well, there you have it. Raul, when was the last time you had a good chicken sandwich? Where were you at?
About 4 nights ago, man, at the McClucking Chicken down the street.
Oh, yeah, Clucking Chicken is kind of good.
Yeah.
Are you talking about the one close to my spot, like close across the street from the school? Because I only know of one.
Yeah.
Off of Burbank and Fulton.
Yeah, I just ordered. I didn't go there, but I ordered it.
Oh, and they came brought it to your Postmates.
Man, that shit was hot.
Yeah,
I usually try to go test. Yeah, I usually like to test people's hotness. Man, I got that one, man. I took like literally I took like 2 bites, man. My head was just sweating, man. I was like, it took me like half a gallon of water to wash that shit down, man.
So you do a heat check when it comes to chicken sandwiches?
Sometimes I do, yeah.
Me either, man.
I don't like it. I don't understand.
One of those dudes that likes it
down spicy for me, man.
Hell no.
But there's spicy that hits you like right away, but then it disappears in like 10 seconds.
But you don't want the type of spicy to blow your asshole out.
No.
Yeah. You don't want the type of sandwich like, nigga, is there chlamydia in my asshole? I know I didn't order the gonorrhea with extra pickles.
You'll be shitting Jack Pepper turds off that shit.
Like, I'm gonna have to put ice in my asshole.
Yeah.
This is crazy. Funny. Well, with that being said, the reason I brought that up, we all said different things. I heard one of you said Popeyes, Savvy said McDonald's McChicken, and Raul, you said what's it called again?
Clucking.
McClucking, boy, these
Clucking fucking.
Fucking, so there's Burger King and Burger King. There's Wendy's and then there's Cindy's. Goddamn. In and out, out and over.
Over and out.
Well, I don't know the name of this chicken, but this dude, and I don't know what country, this dude is from, but I just want to know, have you guys ever had a chicken sandwich like this?
J'installe Kai. Là, il fait ses ailes, on dirait il va s'envoler dans mon ventre. Fais ce que tu veux là-bas, ça me concerne plus. J'ai fait jouer un peu de ketchup sur sa tête. Bon, il fallait une issue pour que sa tête, pour qu'il respire. Il faut respecter un prisonnier même lors de sa sentence. C'est l'heure de passer au crime. C'est trop doux.
What the hell does that mean? Sakatu?
What the fuck did we just watch?
I mean, toenails, beak, eyes, ears, everything.
You hear it crunch in his mouth, though, that beak.
Oh, get some cultures.
A whole
That's wild.
chicken sandwich.
I don't even know if that was a chicken, man. That shit looked like a vulture.
That looked
baby
like
vulture, man.
Yeah, that nigga had a baby vulture sandwich.
Yeah.
That nigga had a McHawk.
Hawking.
That motherfucker had an eagle with extra cheese.
Yeah, that looked like a pigeon or something, dude. That was horrible.
Hey, can I get a pigeon sandwich? Hold the pickles, please. Thank you.
The McPigeon. Can I get that?
Hold on 1 second. Hold on 1 second. Hold on 1 second. You want all the head? All the head? You throw all the head in there too.
Yeah.
Just throw the head in there. Yeah.
Leave the beak on.
He had a condor sandwich.
He said,
And then did you see the nasty ass way he rubbed the mayonnaise on him with his hand?
his finger, bro.
Just rubbed it on it. And then he bust
a hole through
the little condor head through the bun and squeezed ketchup on top of the head and just bit it like it was fresh from Popeyes. Oh man.
That nigga had a raven on a sesame seed bun.
That's fine.
Hold on, let me ask if they got it. Y'all still got the woodpeckers? You got the woodpeckers with extra cheese? You want two of them? Two? Yeah, let me get a woodpecker with no feathers. Yeah. And you want the head out? Yeah, he want the head out. Yeah, that's what he want.
Oh my god.
Oh shit, man.
Dude,
Damn.
I could not believe that.
Hey, for $1 million, would you take a bite of the head, Alex?
I would.
Would you?
I would. For $1 million, I'd take that.
I think $1 million. I think I would. Here's what I would do. I would take a bite of the head, but the cash has to be on the table, right? I have to be able to touch the cash because I think while I'm chewing on the head, I'm gonna count the money and I'm gonna rinse it down with a tall prune juice.
Yeah. You know one thing I noticed
so I
about
can
that
shit
bird,
for
man?
45 minutes and get all the feathers and the beaks out my ass.
That bird
the
didn't
eyes
even
and the
look gutted,
brain
man.
too, nigga.
I don't even think he gutted that bird, man. He probably got all the insides still on that
Bro,
bird.
how could he gut it? How could he have gutted it? That was a whole bird.
That was a whole bird.
It was, right?
That nigga ate the guts, the intestines, the asshole, the eyes, the brain, the beak, all that.
Right now, I've heard of blackened chicken, but Jesus Christ, that was the next level right there.
That black
I was crow or something. That was horrible.
I mean, it damn near looked like it was still alive up to 10 minutes
know.
before he ate the sandwich.
I know. Hey man, I'm gonna switch subjects because we got so much funny stuff. I don't know if you guys saw this. I don't even kind of know where to start. But doctors have just come up with this new situation. Like, let me just ask you, let's just be real. We're all men that love women. How do we say it? Do you guys enjoy when a woman gives you oral sex?
Yes, of course.
Absolutely.
Raul?
Oh shit! You ain't even gotta ask me, man.
Okay, just checking.
I got one down right now. No, I'm just kidding.
Like, it's happening right now. Yeah. Hold on 1 second. Just give me 2 more. Yeah. She working while we working. What I guess I say that to say my next question: do you guys know chicks that they either like that's what they specialize in, or you knew when you always knew a girl that did this good, or I knew, hey man, this one girl, man, This one girl can suck a football through a straw, my brother. You know what I'm saying?
Yeah, I knew a couple of them.
Suck the chrome off a bumper of a 58 Chevy. You understand? We all knew one like that, right?
We all knew a couple.
Oh, yeah.
Yeah. They might not want to see this new thing that these doctors have dropped. Show that clip real quick, Raul.
It's a clip or
it's a picture. It's kind of like of what it is. Oral sex is fueling an epidemic of throat cancer. Doctors warns those with 6 or more lifetime oral sex partners are 8.5 times more likely to develop oral cancer.
Damn.
Wow.
I know a few chicks that are absolutely shaking in their hooker boots right now.
Damn, that's like 9 out of 10 females, man.
I know a couple of them too.
Damn.
Yeah.
I know a few of them got to be at least on chemo right now after this shit. They've been doing this shit for a
not
long
on
time.
chemo.
I mean,
is there like a chemo gum or something they take?
I mean, it's cancer. I mean, it's cancer. I mean, why not be on chemo? All I want to say is to everybody that's listening right now, and to my fam right here, Said Brass, Savvy, Raul, if you know a chick that's partook in more than 6 to 8 blowjobs, you might want to check up on her. You might want to give her a call and either send that to her to let her know that she could possibly be in danger.
Damn.
Yeah.
There's gonna be a recession on here soon.
Yeah, it's gonna be a head recession.
Oh no!
I got to call and check up on some of my homegirls, man.
Oh no!
Gonna be like, hello,
man, just see how they doing. Just see how they doing.
Keisha, you good?
Girls.
Ready. Let's do it.
Look, Keisha, you good?
Yeah, I'm good, Alex. I heard about the what's going on with the head thing. Yeah,
they got that thing that you stick to that throat.
I'm totally fine. I've been giving head since 1944.
You beat me to it. Damn it, Sammy, you beat me to it. I was gonna be like, I'm fine. I'm gonna tell you right now, that shit ain't true. That shit is not true. They trying to say that about all type of people. I've been doing my thing since the 80s, and I am absolutely fine.
That's hilarious.
Yeah, no, it's not the cigarettes.
It's not cigarettes, it's dickarettes, okay?
It's on the cigarettes.
No.
Not the cigarettes.
So what you're telling me, Savvy,
no.
so what you're trying to tell me is that commercial that was on for years about if you smoke is now that same chick. I'm setting you up, Savvy. I'm setting you up, Savvy. Here it comes. So you're telling me that commercial that we've all seen for years about the lady smoking and trying to get people to stop smoking because it causes throat cancer.
Mm-hmm.
Now we're going to get a new chick that's going to do a commercial of not only do you need to stop smoking cigarettes,
right?
You need to stop oral sex so you're not like her. And she's going to tell her, you know what? In fact, I'm going to interview you. We have a young lady right now. Well, she's not young. She's actually, her name is Barbara. She's from Santa Barbara. How crazy that her name is Barbara. And she's from Santa Barbara. And she has partook in oral sex since the late 70s. And we have her here on the show today. And we're just going to talk to you. So, Barbara, how long have you partook in oral sex for years?
I've been sucking dick all of my life, Alex.
Okay.
For a very long time.
Oh, okay, cool.
Yeah.
Are there any symptoms right now? Are you having a tough time communicating with people or any type of pain or anything?
No, I communicate very well. Other than the hole in my throat, I don't have any problems.
Oh, okay.
A lot of times men even like to stick their penis in my throat.
Oh, okay.
Oh, no.
And then I'm talking about both holes, my mouth and then the one right below where a man's Adam's apple would be.
Oh, okay.
Oh,
So let me ask you, Barbara. Barbara, let me ask you. So when this news finally hit CNN, and it's out there now that if you have had over 8 oral sexual partners over the years, you're in danger of cancer. Did that scare you? Were you nervous, or what type of state were you in?
Yeah, it didn't only scare me, it also scared Don Lemon. That's why they fired him.
Oh, okay. Was he one of your partners back
No,
in the
he's
day?
definitely not. He just partakes in the same shit that I do.
Oh, okay. Oh, okay.
If you didn't get that, I can't say any more about it.
No. I get it. So Barbara, first of all, I heard that the chemo's going well and
going great. I'll be
going
back
great.
sucking dick cancer free in no time.
Okay. Did the doctor say that you'll get your voice back possibly, or will it be like this forever?
Yeah, it might be like this forever, Alex, but it's not gonna stop me from sucking dick.
Oh, okay. Well, what would you say to the young girls out there that are either nervous right now or when they saw that, there's a possibility that could happen to them? What would you say to them?
I would say use your vagina more than you use your mouth.
Well, there you have it, ladies and gentlemen. Barbara from Santa Barbara, and let's give her a big round of applause. Thanks a lot, Barbara. We appreciate having you on.
Peace and love, Alex Thomas. Shout out to the Funny Don't Stop show.
Okay, there you go.
Peace.
Yeah.
That's
wild. Jesus, man.
That is wild.
I trust. Do you trust me?
Hey, man, get out of here, man. You don't want to hear this. You don't want to hear this. You don't want to hear this. Come here. Look what you made me do. When you started talking to my son, I had to go like this. Hey, man, stop that. Get out of here. Get out of here, man. You don't need to be hearing this.
That's funny.
You don't need to be, man. You don't need to be hearing this, man. You don't need to be hearing this stuff. You don't need to be hearing Barbara, man. Okay, say bye-bye.
Bye-bye.
All
right, little fella.
Go in there. Dude, that was so funny. Savvy, amusing, ladies and gentlemen. See where I put him on the spot and that comedy genius comes out? Come on, man. That's That's what I'm talking about. Oh my God, that's hilarious. So we're gonna move right on because I have something else I want to talk to you about. Speaking of that topic, there's this chick, as you guys all know, the NFL draft was last week.
Yes.
People got some good, good players.
Yeah.
And that dude, Jalen Carter, he actually won a national championship, but he also was involved in a bad accident that killed somebody. And I believe he was drunk. I don't know if he was in the car, if he was driving, whatever. He got off and he got picked by, I believe, the Philadelphia Eagles. So, shout out to Jalen Carter. But they had this female sports analyst, and she did. She's more. I don't know if she's more of a commentator or she was just reporting on the draft. But I think she took it a little further than just commentating about the draft. Check this out. Yeah, check this out.
The names that we're hearing is Jalen Carter, the D tackle from Georgia, just won a national championship with the Bulldogs. Big guy, 6'3", 315 pounds. He could make an immediate impact, a day one starter because of his ability to create pressure. But there's
Did she say big dick, big guy?
Exactly what she said.
That is it, and it was clear as day. There is no, I coughed or I meant something else. No.
Yeah, she didn't say excuse me or anything.
Yeah, she didn't.
Can you play it one more time? Because I just want to make sure I heard that right before I said it. Play it one more time, please. I want to make sure.
Names that we're hearing is Jalen Carter, the D tackle from Georgia, just won a national championship with the Bulldogs. Big guy, 6'3", 315 pounds. He could make an immediate impact, a day one starter because of his ability to create pressure. But there's
She said that. She said that with confidence.
She said it with confidence, man.
Yes.
Big dick, big guy.
She said big dick, big guy. I mean, obviously she did her own personal scouting report.
Right.
She clearly did.
Sound like she went up to Jalen's room the night before she came back with her facts. She's like, the guy's running a 4.3. I mean, he's a big defensive end. He's a big dick. The guy is amazing on defense, and they're going to use that. I mean, damn.
She couldn't help herself but to slide it in, man. You know what was on her mind.
And she didn't smile. She didn't say oops or, you know what I mean?
Yeah.
She was dead ass serious.
That's what I'm saying. She said it with confidence, man.
It started, Alex, look, I keep telling you.
Themselves doing that shit, man.
Right. They usually say, excuse me.
Right.
You know, because I've seen some of the funniest news reporter bloopers. I laugh at it all the time, man. But they always catch themselves and say, excuse me. She clearly just let it fly. And whenever stuff like that happen, Alex, I always go back to your jokes. When you got that joke, man, it's like one of your biggest closers
on the news.
Yeah, and it's starting to come to pass.
It really is, dude.
It's happening.
Sounds like when she went upstairs to Jalen Carter's room the night before to get all her bullet points for what she wanted to talk about the next day. Sound like he gave her a little bit more than a few answers.
Oh yeah.
Sound like he put a little something on her mind, and it was on her mind, and it kind of slipped out when she was talking about his game.
Man, she might have to go check up for throat cancer.
Wow,
that was a good one. That was a good one, Raul.
It's on the way.
Come on, man. You got to give yourself a little drum right. You got that was quick.
We also made history too, Alex. Three black quarterbacks were taken for the first time in their first 10 picks.
That was amazing. But I'm sorry, before you get serious, I got to do something real quick. Raul had a great point. He said she's going to have to get checked for throat cancer. So now, Savvy, you're the young lady, and now you're reporting on the first week of football, who's supposed to be playing each other. And I'm going to ask you, so Kimberly, let us know, do you think that the Eagles are going to repeat? Or do you think that the Chiefs are going to repeat this year?
Well, there's a good possibility that it's going to be the Chiefs against the Philadelphia Eagles. You know, I wasn't talking like this until, what's the boy's name? Jalen what? Big dick, big guy, until he got drafted. Before he got drafted, I was talking just as normal.
Wait, well, Kimberly, I got to ask you. I mean, I know you were just doing your job. You're there just to report on the combines and who the number one picks were.
Yeah.
So when you went to speak to him, was it just a sit down and you asked a few questions and he gave you a few answers? How did that work?
It was a nice little sit down out.
Oh, okay.
That's exactly what it was. We just sat down and talked. There was nothing more.
All right. Well, I appreciate you having it. She is really informative. Give it up for her, you guys.
Give it up.
Yeah.
Come on, Sad. Come on, Sad. Give it up for her. Yes. Yeah. Oh my God, I love it. He's on fire. That's what I'm talking about. That is exactly what I'm talking about. So y'all know it seems like this is how long we've been together, because I feel like we've talked about this a few times before, but it just goes to show it was a different year. Do y'all know that the Met Gala was last night?
Oh God, yeah,
before?
Absolutely.
I wish I didn't know it was last night,
dude. When I tell you, I was dumbfounded, blown away, jaws hit the ground. I couldn't believe. I mean, I know people always do crazy stuff, but this dude, Lil Nas X, you know when they say, you know, the old saying, showed his ass.
No, that might be literal.
Raul, kind of showed Nick, bro.
Oh God.
Oh my God, man. This guy here, man.
Dude, what is that?
He has the body of an 8-year. First of all, his uniform was brought to you by Home Depot. He had the whole Rust-Oleum metallic finish. Look at this dude, man. Glitter.
Oh my gosh.
Oh, he was
that
just boots,
hilarious.
Boots and spray paint, man. I don't get, like, I'm lost.
And
that is sick.
Do you need that much attention? That's the question, man.
Yes,
wait, I want to hear one at a time. It's too many people talking. Raul, say that again.
I was like, do you really need that much attention? Do you need to go this far to do it? That's what
obviously, if you want the world to see your prostate, that's what you do.
Yeah, I mean, damn, this is crazy, man.
This nigga said, I am just going to Home Depot and getting some glitter from Target, and there is my outfit. That'll definitely get you attention.
Did he eat?
Is there more pictures? There's more pictures, Raul. What?
Oh my gosh.
Did you say, did he eat? What do you mean?
He's got the stuff all on his face. Was he even eat the meal at the gala? Like,
well, I doubt it, because if he has to go shit that night, you'll know what stall he's in when you see silver paint on the goddamn toilet seat.
Man,
he just got silk glitter all over the seat and shit.
Motherfucker probably probably shitting 50-cent pieces out of that.
Yeah, there's glitter all in the
water. Sitting nickels.
Toilet sound like a Las Vegas casino in that motherfucker.
Yeah.
How did he even get his ass through the metal detector dressed like that?
And here's the fucked up thing: if he really has to shit and he has to wipe his ass, he's gonna fuck his whole outfit up.
Yep, exactly. Because he's just gonna have all that damn fucking chrome and then a brown streak where the motherfucker wiped his ass at. Looking like a damn silver skunk with that shit going up his ass.
Like an old silver skunk over here.
How the hell, man? How the hell did this nigga finesse the world from a cowboy to this shit? Like, how did it go from a cowboy to that shit?
He's just proving my point of anything for likes, anything for views,
anything for clout.
If that's not the epitome of it, like, I don't know, is his album dropping tomorrow? I don't know if I need the world to talk about me, but just to go there, dude. Wait, just go back to one more. The main picture of the front, because I got to say something. This. It looks like he's sponsored by aluminum foil. Like, go to the front. Like, dude, I don't know if I doubt his dad's in his life for his friend. Look at this nigga. Come on, man. Really?
Man, if you look at it close up, it's in there scary, man.
It's scary.
What are you talking about? If I look up close, I'll see this silver nigga from 8 miles away and I'm scared.
That shit is terrifying. Motherfucker looking like a damn Christmas light.
Thank you.
How much like time did it take?
Yeah, I was just
the time and the detail to take. The poor person that had to spray his behind, spray his body.
Oh my God! I mean,
look at the lady behind him. Look like you can tell that her view is just disgusting. Look! The lady behind him is looking like, my God, what is this?
Raul's talking about if you look close, it's scary. If I was in a helicopter and I looked up and I looked down, I'd be terrified. I'd tell the helicopter to bust you. I don't even want to be in the same goddamn grid as this nigga.
Hey, what exactly is the Met Gala? I never really
what is it?
Or anything
Met
like that.
Gala is just a huge fashion show / dinner. It costs $30,000 a plate. And like I said, if for $30,000, they better be serving shrimp, grits, and diamonds. Okay. And it's just the ultimate party of if you think you A-list, there's a chance you can't get in. They don't even take people's money a lot of times. You know what I'm saying? Like, it's just the ultimate fashion gathering, and it's put on by a lot of those people. You know what I mean? By them people. So all right, we can get this nigga off the screen now. You just just get him. Staring at me and shit.
Hey, Raul said, I'm gonna leave it up there. If Alex is gonna ask for it again, you know what? I'm gonna just leave it up there. You know what?
Thank you.
Hey, Alex, he gonna be in your pool when you go in the backyard, man.
Don't say that. Don't say that. And we find out tomorrow he got an album coming out called Silver Balls.
Silver Balls.
Oh, no. It looked like those were pearls, though. It looked like it was pearls.
Hey, man, I didn't look that close. I didn't look that close. All I know is hip hop has changed from what we grew up on. Am I right? Can I get an amen?
Yeah. You'd have never seen like LL Cool J with that, like on his
nigga. The list goes on. Come on, man.
I can't even call it hip hop no more, man. It's a whole different name now. You can't affiliate hip hop to that, man. That's just not right no more. That's disrespecting all the old school cats, man.
It really is, man. It's just another generation, man. I mean, it's got to upset real models when they see that every chick that has a big booty calls herself a model, just being naked 24/7. Oh, look, my fans. No, they're not fans. They're a bunch of troll ass perverts that love looking at your asshole every day.
Like, how dare they call themselves models?
Yeah. Yeah, every day you just somehow come across my feed of you sticking something in you on the side of you. I mean, that's why you're living off OnlyFans, because at the end of the day, they will always be perverts. What'd you say?
You know what the start of it was, though?
What?
The video vixen. That's where it all started.
Oh, yeah, of course.
It started with the video vixen. You know what I mean? It was like, they're not real models. It's just women that like showing their butt or like look good.
Then they started making money.
And they started
getting on rap videos, and they were in heavy rotation. You know what I mean? I get it. I understand it. It's like, okay, you have a big time rapper, and, you know, he gets 1 billion spins a day. He's on every platform there is. You see the video, you're gonna see her every day.
It was more popularity of modeling in music videos and notoriety than it was like the reality of real runway models.
And that's why I love when Drake said, "Don't tell me you a model if you ain't been in Vogue."
Right.
Period. Period. TikTok is not a model, Mitch.
Right, man.
They model, you tick, and you talk. That's what you do.
You tick and you talk.
And you tick, you talk, and if I hear you talking like this next time I see you, we also know what you do on the side.
That's funny. Alex, quick question. Are your kids on TikTok? Do you allow your kids to be on like social media or TikTok or Instagram or YouTube?
So, good question. Good question. They are on Instagram, but we control it. So anybody see anything with Legend, Trust, or Halo, those are pictures that we put up.
Okay.
Showing that they're having their little fun. It's inspirational to other people, so we have control over that. There is no, they like to dance and stuff, but I don't want to mention names. I don't want to start talking about other people's children's. There's some people out there that are doing some dumb stuff at a young age, and they should not allow their kids on there. And we monitor everything they do social media wise. Like in our house, man, yes, they love their iPads and stuff like that, but after a couple hours, it's like, okay, now it's time to read and do real homework. We mix them. Right. You don't just let social media and the internet raise your children. You know what I mean? Yeah. There's a time every night. Okay, iPads down. We're writing, we're reading books, and we're working on real schoolwork.
Writing.
You know what I mean? Oh, absolutely.
Kids still writing. I didn't even know kids were writing anymore.
Oh, brother, we are old school, brother.
All the kids are typing and stuff now. I didn't even know. I was talking about cursive with a kid the other day, and they didn't even know what it was.
They probably didn't know what it was. Yeah.
Kids didn't even know how to do cursive anymore.
It's crazy you said that. I did an hour of cursive today with Halo. Literally. Now, don't get me wrong. Yes, she's on everything else, but she's going to learn good old-fashioned counting, writing. Yes, she can go to a calculator, but we don't allow that. She's so smart that she wants to do shit on calculator. I'm like, no, you're going to learn how to add, how to subtract, and all that the real way. Don't get me wrong. In this generation, this day and age, that's going to be a way of life, but we're going to teach her the good old-fashioned way, too. You know what I mean? And she's reading.
A lot of teachers now put back on it. They're like, you're holding the kids back, in this new technology and era. They have to know just what's the right questions to ask.
Yeah.
They have to know the prompts. They don't have to necessarily know the actual answers in it of itself. They just have to know.
They need to
questions.
They need to know. Hey, speaking of old school, if you brought that up, we're talking about our generation versus their generation. Anybody old enough to remember Radio Shack?
Oh yeah.
Yeah. I had a Radio Shack card. Yeah.
Be the spot.
Yeah.
That's where you go to.
I used to love that.
Best Buy put Radio Shack out of business.
You took the words out of my mouth.
Radio Shack, Circuit City.
Best Buy put them all out of business.
What about Fry's? Are Fry's still around?
Come on, Allen Ed's, Fry's, they're all gone. Fry's is gone. Fry's is gone, but they used to be one of my favorite spots. Gone.
Oh, man, yeah.
So actually, the internet, Jeff Bezos put everybody out of business.
Yeah, they're all through internet still. Like even like CompUSA and all that stuff, they all go through internet now. They don't have retail stores.
No retail stores, huh?
Yeah, Best Buy still does though.
Yeah, I used to get my floppy dicks.
Floppy dicks. Oh no! Oh! Wait a minute. What did he just? He said floppy dick.
Hey, edit that, Raul. I don't ever ask you to edit anything. We can't get that out there because now motherfuckers gonna be like, I knew it was that type of show. Motherfucker talk about he used to get his floppy dicks up there like. Oh,
I didn't know you were like that, Sam.
Oh man.
How floppy were they?
Man.
Apparently, they weren't too floppy if you're still talking like said Brass.
Oh, my God.
Oh, yeah, nice.
And it just rolled off your tongue.
I couldn't even play that one off, yo.
Oh, God.
The sandwich was stuck on frozen, like, oh.
Yeah. I tried to play it off. I couldn't even play it off.
Come on, man. Do a non-disclosure right now. I'm going to let you do your own non-disclosure.
Yeah.
Before I even start joking, because you're my boy, I've known you a long time, and I've never known you to be like that. So say something before I do. Say something.
Nah, floppy disk. And it might be, mistakable error because a lot of people don't even know what floppy disk are.
I do.
Anymore. And we don't even have them in computers anymore.
Yeah, a lot of people don't know what floppy disks are, but there are people that know about floppy dicks. They do know about. There's a whole community that yeah, that's what they do.
Oh,
That was
having
a
problems.
mistake. You and that girl need to get on a goddamn station together and just do some commentary.
Oh my god!
But if you are having problems with your floppy disk, you know they got Cialis and Viagra. They got some things to help you with
Exactly.
your floppy disk. If you got issues with your floppy disk,
There you have it. And the topic of why we got onto this, we were talking about the old school Radio Shack.
Radio Shack.
Yeah.
And with that being said, I was wondering, do you guys remember this commercial back in the day? Show them that commercial, Raul.
Where you wanna go, call when you wanna call.
Get the lowest price ever at Radio Shack on the most powerful transportable cellular phone system. Just $7.99 when you sign up with Radio Shack's authorized cellular phone carrier.
Go where you wanna go.
There's nothing else to buy, and it's ready to go wherever you go.
Call when you wanna call.
Use in your car, or go portable and take it along. Radio Shack's complete transportable cellular phone system. Just $7.99 only at Radio Shack, the technology store.
Damn, man. Imagine if that shit was still around right now, though. How many people are just carrying boxes in their fucking hand?
$899. First of all, that's when phones were the size of hello? Hey, what's up, man? I'm gonna meet y'all there in a minute. Okay, well, where y'all at? Okay, I'm gonna holler at you. All right, cool.
That is hilarious.
Oh my god, man.
You remember that when phones were bigger than watermelons?
Oh hell yeah.
Hell yeah, man.
The size of a football.
Man.
Crazy thing about that commercial. If you're gonna say it.
No, go ahead. Greatest thing about that
The
commercial.
crazy thing about that commercial is just so you see I'm not lying. Wasn't a black person. Thank you, Rob Ace Films. Wasn't a black individual human being on inside. Please roll it one more time, and then we're gonna come back and comment on this.
Where you wanna go, call when you wanna call.
Get the lowest price ever at Radio Shack on the most powerful transportable cellular phone system. Just $7.99 when you sign up with Radio Shack's authorized cellular phone carrier.
Go where you wanna go.
There's nothing else to buy, and it's ready to go wherever you go.
Call when you wanna call.
Use in your car, or go portable and take it along. Radio Shack's complete transportable cellular phone system. Just $7.99 only at Radio Shack, the technology store.
White people on the beach, white people in boats, white people in the Cub Scouts. You know how many dope dealers I know that got rich off them goddamn phones
They
back
had
in the day?
Oh man.
They had the phone that
That
you
look
had to
like
hold with the little briefcase.
Yeah.
Carry that
Did you
with
hear?
you, man.
But did you hear the lyrics to the song? Go where you wanna go. If it was black people, they would have been like, "Sell what you wanna sell, make millions off that shit. Sell what you wanna sell." Damn, niggas was getting money on them phones back in the day.
That looked like the Nino Brown phone. I ain't gonna lie. If you go back
sure
to
did.
New Jack City, that looked like the phone.
I mean, that was
Nino Brown.
85. That commercial was 1985.
Did that thing have to come attached to it?
That was before. I think that was before the brick phone, right? That was before
the first cell phone I had, like after the pager, it was like 1999, and I had the fat one that you had to pull the antenna up and flip it.
But Savvy, you were 15, 20 years after that.
Yeah.
Right.
You know what I'm saying? You're coming in 99. Man, that was straight 84, 85, when literally doctors, lawyers, rich white people, and dope dealers were the only ones that had
the only ones. Because at first, Alex, I thought like the ballers, that type of phone would come inside their car. Like doctors and lawyers would have a phone like that inside the. Oh, they still got them?
No. Because at the beginning it started with remember there was two. There was a mobile phone.
Yeah, the mobile phone.
And then there was a car phone. Doctors, lawyers, people, rich people, they were able to install them in their cars.
Right.
That was the beginning of the name mobile phone. Mobile phone. It's like carrying a backpack and you could be mobile with it. You didn't have to be, because remember at that time we were just getting out of rotaries and landlines.
Right.
I don't know a person with a landline today.
Nobody but my mama.
They try to force you to get them now. They force you to get them now in a package, and then it's like it's a lot of.
You got to get it with your cable, right? Said
with your cable, they force you to get them now. And then you have to pay more if you don't, but then you get a break if you actually have it. Yeah,
what is the reason for forcing it? What is the reason? Say it.
Knows, man. Just to keep the network up or the bandwidth up, we'll probably get federal money or something for so many people on it. You know, they always be having inside hustles that we don't be knowing nothing about.
That's that emergency line right there.
Yeah, it was kind of weird. I remember when we finally stopped having any phone. Like, it's crazy. My kids are 7, 5, and 2, and they've never seen a landline.
Oh, hell
That's
no.
funny.
They never will. They never.
Yeah, they never will see one. They never will.
Yeah.
Yeah, you're right.
Yeah.
My parents still have a landline in the house and an answer machine. When you call their house, it's the weirdest thing. Not a voicemail, a little hard answer machine.
With the tape.
Whatever. They come in and look at the lights.
This is Diane and this is James, and you reach our answering machine. Leave a message.
Our answer machine.
Hello.
Leave a message at the beep. God bless.
God bless.
John 3:16. For God so loved the world that he gave his only begotten son. Yeah,
that being said, this is the Brass family. Leave a message. Together now, Henry, as soon as you can.
As soon as you can. When I call you back.
That's what you're going to get when you call my parents' house. They walk in the door. They're going to look at the number. How many numbers is blinking on the answer machine?
Are you serious?
Hit the play button. And then my dad hits the play button. He's probably watching right now. I wish they could comment in the comments. That I promise you, that's what you're going to get.
Your mother and father watch us sometimes?
Man, they watch all the time.
I am sorry, Miss Brass and Mr. Brass. Your son was talking about floppy dicks, and we were talking about boys that got throat cancer because somebody done shot up the club and they Adam's apple. I am so sorry, Mr. and Mrs. Brass.
Oh, I'll get that random call at the end of the show every now and then. You know, now I heard you on that cussing, and like,
I heard you on that cussing.
Are you okay? You know, every now and then. So.
My God.
Oh my God.
Shout out to my parents.
Baby, tell that little comedian he ain't got to use all that foul language.
Exactly.
Have him leave me a voicemail and tell me about it.
Oh my God. This was super fun, you guys. This was therapeutic. We needed this. Now we're gonna watch the Lakers get in the Warriors' asses. You feel me?
That's gonna be a good one, man.
And we're gonna talk about that one next week. So Sid Brass, let them know where they can find you at.
You can check me out at SEDBRASS.
That's what's up. Raul.
You find me at the Big Goose, DABBIGGUZ.
There you go. You still think about floppy dicks, huh?
Yeah,
that's crazy. Man, I'm telling you, we find the funny in everything here at the Funny Don't Stop show. Savvy, where can they find you at, bro?
You can find me on Instagram and Facebook at Savvy Amusing. Right there at the bottom of the screen.
And you can find me at Funny Man Alex Thomas every Tuesday right here on
The Funny Don't Stop Show. The Funny Don't Stop. Hey, the Funny Don't Stop Show. The Funny Don't Stop. The Funny Don't Stop Show. The Funny Don't Stop. The Funny Don't Stop Show. The Funny Don't Stop. Hey, the Funny Don't Stop Show. The Funny Don't Stop. Hey, the Funny Don't Stop